In the long history of the Bawal Empire, there had never been a knight as honorable, upright, and straightforward as Wiglaf Flace. Wiglaf had become a knight at the youngest possible age of 15, a notion almost unheard of prior to him. Wiglaf learned as much as he could about being a knight in the Bawal Empire in a very short time. This early knowledge and years of experience molded him into one of the greatest knights the Bawal Empire had ever seen. Though under King Rebel Chime, Bawal had not involved itself in much conflict, it was not the case under King Rebel's father's regime. Battles with rivals in the kingdom of Sanctivel to the north were commonplace, and missions to help the people of Chroma in general were the norm. In almost every single one of those battles, Wiglaf would find himself on the front lines. It was only a matter of time before Wiglaf would be anointed the most prestigious honor as a Knight of Bawal, the title of General. However, when King Rebel took the throne, everything changed. Wiglaf's many years of experience and battle prowess would be exemplary in the eyes of many and well respected among his fellow knights, but by the time he was likely to receive the honors, King Rebel felt like Wiglaf was too old. There were younger, more promising knights given the general status throughout Wiglaf's time in Bawal, and more so than ever once King Rebel took over. As time passed and the Bawal Empire got less and less involved in the affairs of Chroma, Wiglaf took more and more of a back seat when it came to missions and battles. Instead, King Rebel had Wiglaf train the new recruits. The concept was unfathomable, not only because of Wiglaf's experience and knowledge, but also because of his art. On Chroma, many people possessed special magical abilities called arts. These arts are what separated knight from knight, and Wiglaf's art made him near indestructible. Once active, Wiglaf would become immune to physical combat. Only special magic and a well-placed arrow could fell him. This art made him an absolute beast on the battlefield, and a nightmare for his opponents. Thus, swapping to just training the new recruits was a massive waste of Wiglaf's talents and potential. What would normally be seen as an insult to many was taken surprisingly in stride for the veteran knight. Wiglaf prided himself on being the ideal perfect knight, so loyalty was important to him. If the new king of Bawal wanted him to just train the new recruits, then that is what he would do. Among those new recruits was a man named Gerard Pace. Gerard showed an incredible amount of promise, and Wiglaf quickly took him under his wing. Gerard rose in favor with the king and his fellow knights, and in a short amount of time he was given the title of general. You would think this might cause some jealousy for Wiglaf, or some hard feelings, but Wiglaf was proud of what Gerard was able to accomplish, even more so because Wiglaf himself could not achieve such glory so quickly. Gerard's promotion was now seen as its own triumph for Wiglaf as well, since Wiglaf was the one who trained him. Over the many years they served Bawal together, they could both see that Bawal was heading in a negative direction and that their services became less and less needed. Then one day, a mysterious man named Griffin entered Bawal, looking to recruit a group of dragon knights. Gerard wanted to join him and suggested Wiglaf do the same. Together the three of them could restore glory to the Bawal Empire. But what Gerard and Wiglaf didn't know was that this decision would change their lives forever, and things could never go back to the way they were.